New York, Washington, two cities, one shock that split America down into the middle. Overnight, claims that US force captured the Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro have triggered scenes rarely seen on the American streets. Celebration in some places and anger, protest in others. Hi, this is Navibal and you're watching TimesXP. From the Times Square to the outside of the White House, crowds poured out almost immediately. Members of the Venezuelan diaspora waved flags, some cheering what they call at the end of a dictatorship. Others held signs condemning the US action as illegal, dangerous, and violations of the international law. This is not just a foreign policy storm anymore, it's now unfolding on the United States street. Supporters of the operation say that Maduro's capture is long overdue. They point the years of economic collapse in Venezuela, mass migrations, and allegations of drug trafficking that tied to the regime. For them, the moment feels like a justice. But critics say something very different. They argue that capturing of the sitting foreign president sets a terrifying precedent. Protesters warned that if the US can remove one leader by force, no country's sovereignty isn't truly safe. Some fear that this could drag America long into the unpredictable conflicts. So, let's slow this down. The operation itself was described as swift and precise, but the reactions has been anything but unified. US allies are watching closely, so are the America's rival, and at the right now, the biggest divide is visible at home. In the United States itself, while crowds argue on the streets, Washington has remained careful about the measures of the messaging. Officials are not celebrating publicly, they are not backing down either. The silence is fueling speculations. Was this one-time move or the beginning of a larger strategy? For Venezuelan Americans, this moment is deeply personal. Some see as hope, some see as change, others fear retaliation against family members still living in Venezuela. Emotions are raw, voices are loud, and the streets have become a mirror for much larger global conflict. This moment shows something very powerful. Foreign wars don't stay into the foreign anymore. They travel across the borders. They ripple into cities, communities, and families thousands of miles away. What began as a military operation is now a political and social flashpoint inside the United States itself. United States' own people are revolting against their own president. Yes, President Donald Trump. As the night falls over the Washington and New York, one question hangs in right there. Did the US just change the rules for the global power, or did it open the door that it can no longer close? Tell me what you have to say about this in the comment section.